Fine by me. All right. Well, hello everybody. Let me make sure that you can hear me. Give me 1 second. So I didn't cover up any addresses. I guess I haven't been doing that lately. I did take a look for the microphone, and I found the box the microphone belongs in, but I did not find the microphone, which means it got placed somewhere else when we moved, and it'll turn up eventually. So my apologies. And then the reason I'm late is I was trying to get the new camera working, the old new camera working, and it's not. But I made a good effort, so there you go. All right, well, maybe some kittens will decide to join us, but right now, yeah, they're all running around in the bathroom. Bunch of nonsense kids. Kids, what are you doing? Okay. Do we have sound? Okay, according to this, we do. So I guess you guys can hear me. Let me check on Discord. Oops. Okie dokie. All right, looking good. Well, maybe the kids will come back in. They are, like I said, they're all right there. I guess you can probably see them a little from that camera, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to move it. It's not worth it. They'll come back in here. I know they will. Come on, get up here. These kids are so starved for a little bit of novelty. Now they've learned about going out into the bedroom and playing, and they want to do it every chance they get, which is nice, you know. So they're having fun, enjoying the house, and they feel pretty confident in their space, I guess. New things, you know, they still get a little bit worried and you know, cautious about, but generally, they're just running around Zoom and having a good time, which is nice. The Sunroom project is well underway. I'd like to run a wire over there before I move the cameras, but except for running the wire, we could move them right now. I mean, everything over there's been cleaned out. It's been, I don't know, it's ready. To run the wire, though, I've got to drill some holes and cut some holes and do some stuff, and that's a project. Hopefully it's a project I can do today. It's something I'd like to get out of the way sooner rather than later. So maybe I'll do it right after Mailbag. As far as Mailbag goes, you can see there's not very much. Whatever it was last week, I just talked about getting that card from them that said, you know, there's some packages waiting for you, come see us, and I went and saw them, they couldn't find them. Well, it was the same story this week where I just went back about the same stuff. So there wasn't a new note that didn't have packages, but still the same old note. She told me to follow up, so I did. The same thing though, they still didn't know if there were packages. My guess is there wasn't really anything there for me to pick up. I think what actually happened was they tried to put all of our stuff into one locker. They realized it wouldn't fit, and then they moved it to a bigger locker, but they still left a note about the smaller locker for some reason that was empty. So that's my guess. So I don't think anything's actually missing, but it is confusing. I can also mention about the post office. We got mail that was addressed to like the previous owner of our box, I guess. And my point being, I guess, that maybe we don't have to be quite so careful about addressing, but you know, it's up to you if you feel like taking that chance. So that's it. Okay, let's jump right into some mail. This one, again, I didn't cover up addresses, so I'm going to try to just not show that to the camera as much as I can. All right, well, this is fancy. What is it? Oh, it's a book of love. Were we still pending one? I'm not sure. I think maybe we were. So this is the 8th book of love by Mumalond, and you can see that it's got a little tassel on the corner, which is really cute. And this one's done with watercolor. It's blue and green watercolors on the front. And it's really pretty, too. That's a nice choice of colors. And that's really well done. I like it. Also, I see you've switched things up a little bit, and you put your papers on the inside, like diagonally, so they make a diamond shape. Like this is, I can see switching things up a little. It looks nice too. It says, "Love has many names. One of them is meow." Short and sweet and to the point. Really pretty though. Thank you. Here, let me show it to everybody that way. I think you guys can see on that camera. There you go. Aww. Very sweet. Well, thank you, Mumalond. That will, of course, go with the others. Hi, kittens. All right, then we have another note here. This one's got some kitten stickers on it, and it indicates in the return address it is from Mayhem and Bamboozle. So, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Oh, I see. We got that diamond. I still can't ever remember what this is called, where you put the little tiny, like diamond rhinestones, sequin thingies onto like a painting or whatever. It makes a really cool texture, and it makes it really sparkly. It's a neat way to do stuff. These are two cats. One is gray with orange ears, and one is all orange. And their eyes are like eyes, and then the rest of them is done with a little diamond pattern, like I mentioned, which is a neat effect. There's also little flowers here that are also done with the little diamonds, as you can see. There we go. I guess maybe I could show this to you while I'm describing it, but you get the idea. So I love the fact that the nose and the eyes are part of the painting, and then the rest of it's all done with diamond. Like, that's a neat way to put that together. On the inside, it says, first off, Dear Mr. A and DJ, it's been wonderful watching you settle into your beautiful new home. Scribbles and her tinies have been such a joy to watch. Thank you for the frequent close-ups. I probably owe one by now, but that's okay. Love watching them with May and Bam. I hope you have a great start to fall and that DJ is enjoying her new job. I'm guessing she's already scoping out the best place to put the Christmas trees in the new house. I can't wait to see it all decorated. Love and Spoogles. K.A. Bless, Mayhem, and Bamboozle. And then we have the notes, which of course I'm looking forward to because I assume these are the notes from Mayhem and Bamboozle. Oh yes, and these are always fun. So here we go. Dear Mr. A, guess what? It's my birthday this week. Oh, and it's also Bam's birthday. We're going to be 3 years old. Our mom says we'll always be her babies, though, no matter how old we get. I'm hoping we get a special treat and maybe some new toys from our endowment box. 3 years later, it's still going. That really says something, doesn't it? Okay, new toys from our endowment box. Maybe some churu that I don't have to share with my sister. She's really not good at sharing churu. She always pushes me out of the way and tries to bite the tube. So rude. It's getting a little colder up here in Vermont, but we still get to go out on the balcony and enjoy the fresh air. We love looking at birds and listening to the river. I recently discovered a great new way to make sure breakfast is served on time. I climb up on my mom's chest and lay down facing her feet so that my rear end gets right in her face. She usually pushes me off and says mayhem in a slightly grumpy voice, and then she almost always gets up and gets breakfast. So I highly recommend this method. I hope you like your new house in Pennsylvania. It looks very nice from what I've seen. We always have the stream up on the TV here at home, so I get to watch lots. Okay, bye for now. Love and Spoogles, Mayhem. That is adorable. Dear Mr. A and DJ, guess what? It's my birthday this week. Oh, and it's also May's birthday. We're going to be 3 years old. I hope I get good presents. Maybe some new real fur mousies. They are my favorite. And some churu, too. It'd be really great if I didn't have to share with my sister since I don't like sharing. That's cute. Our mom was so excited she had the day off work the day Scribbles gave birth, and she got to watch. Then she got all mushy and started telling us all about the day she got to watch us be born live, too, and how she fell in love with us instantly, and how glad she is that she got to come live with her. That's too cute. She can be a bit much sometimes, but me and May are very happy. We get to live up here in Vermont. I heard you've been using something called a chainsaw. That sounds really fun. I think I'd like to try that sometime. I'll have to ask my mom about it. Maybe I can get one for my birthday. I like your new house in Pennsylvania. You have lots of windows that would be fun to look out of. I love windows. Okay, bye for now. Love and Spoogles. Bamboozle. Those are really, really cute, and I'm going to share those with DJ because I know she will appreciate that. In fact, I'll put it right here in my pocket. Because I think she gets a kick out of reading the ones that are from the alumni, too. Okay, that's so creative, and I like the way they both mention the churu, sort of in different ways. That's good writing. I like it. Very nice. All right. We had 2 packages today, so 3 letters, 2 packages. It is a short one, and that is perfect. That's just the way we like it. Nice and easy. I get back to losing track of time, trying to fix things that shouldn't even be broken in the first place. Story of my life, I guess. All right, this has some very, interesting items. almost looks like a, let's see, who is this from? Oh, wow, this is cool. All right. Wow, so we have a card that says The Note, which is perfect. All right, we haven't seen J. Walter Weatherman around here for quite a while, because you guys all know what you're doing. This is a card that has a cat playing the guitar, wearing a really cool sort of purple outfit and a cravat, and I can't tell what's on his head, but I think it's just his hair, maybe. It's black on black, so it's a little hard to see the hair part. Anyway, it also says that it is Prince. So clearly this was sort of inspired before he changed his name to the cat formerly known as Prince. Wow, that's just a reference to something that now is such an event that's so old. If you get it, your back hurts. I guess that's it. Dear Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and faculty, congrats on another class of uggos, adorable kittens. The Pencilvanians at your new HQ. So happy to watch the kittens and scribbles enjoy the pig pod I sent from Chewy last week. Ah, all right. That's CreolMoss, by the way. I sent from Chewy last week. I'm including some catnip kickers and toys I've been storing up for the new class, including one with Maryland flag fabric brought at the Pride in the Silver Spring Plaza in June. Save or deploy as you see fit. Kate, who is CreolMoss. How about that? The flag sounds interesting. Maryland flag fabric. Well, I don't actually know what the Maryland flag looks like, so you could say that about anything. It could be made of denim, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. The Prince thing is really cool. I love it. So let's see if I can figure it out. We'll just guess. I'm going to guess it's this. It can't possibly be this. That would be such a busy flag, wouldn't it? That'd be crazy. This is cool, though. It's a little catnip kicker, like you said, and it's got these bits of like scalloped piping to be little tassels, which is fancy, very fancy. I like it. This is Mice. Love is love. Oh, and they're wearing all the Pride collection. I see. Each one is a different Pride flag. I'm only familiar with a couple of them, so I couldn't actually tell you what all 5 of these are. I recognize 2 that I think I know for sure. Like this guy is just wearing sort of the generic Pride flag, which I think applies to everybody. I guess I don't know the rules for it. And then this one I think is Ace, and then these guys, I'm going to have to find out. I should probably know more than I do. These are really cute little mice, though. These are exactly the kind of mice that Loganberry loves to play with, so I'm going to see them around probably quite a while, I would guess. These kids have also learned to play with those mice a little bit. I don't know if any of them have that mouse as their favorite yet, but they're still learning about what their favorites might be, so they got plenty of time to figure it out. Really cool. I like it. This is Meet the Zoomies Organic Catnip, and it is a bunch of kittens that look rather catnipped out, and they're driving like an RV, and it's all done in like sort of a 60s hippie style. Meet the Zoomies. That's really cute. I'm going to put that right down too. I'm going to take the staples out. Here we go. I'm going to put some of these mice out too. I guess I'll put them all out. I was trying to decide if I would do some or all. Why not just put them all? All right, these staples. I'm going to tuck the staples in here so that I can get rid of them. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Yeah, let's do these guys. We're just going to put them all out. Oh, I just noticed that the one with the generic Pride flag, I don't know if that's the right way to call it, but I don't care. The generic Pride flag guy has, he's obviously wearing a cape. I think you could see that, but what I didn't notice is that he's also got a little unicorn horn that is rainbow, which is super extra. This guy's so cute. Look at that. I like the little, the unicorn horn on there. It's a nice detail. All right, there you go. Oh, okay, we got somebody checking them out too already. Then we have, let's see, we got stickers. Ooh, stickers, and cold transfer stickers, it says, which I don't actually know exactly what that would mean, but I do see they've got them shown here as though they've been stuck on a mug. So maybe these are, oh, let's see, there's instructions. Rub the design slowly on the surface and smooth out air bubbles. Oh, wow. Intended for use on glass, metal, ceramic, tile, wood, and plastic. Hand washing recommended. Now that's cool. Oh, so I'll be able to like put these on my mugs and stuff. And actually, you know, the coolest thing about that is that all of the mugs that we have, you know, they get used for so long that even the nice prints that they come with get worn off after a while. I'm sure they will too, but it's nice to be able to have something to slap on there if I feel like having something on there again. I think of like the mugs that DJ got from Yale, you know, like as gifts while she was there, and the fact that a lot of them are looking a lot worse for wear now. So that's a great idea. This is the last thing in there. I'm going to have to guess this is the thing made with flag material just because nothing else seemed like it possibly could be, but maybe that's it. Maybe it is that busy. Maybe that wasn't a joke. I don't know. Or maybe it's this, but this looks like it's all felt, and I don't think I've ever seen a felt flag. This is obviously a can of sardines, and you can see there are 3 little sardines in it. There's also 2 extra, these big balls here. It says amuse-bouche. I gotta appreciate a pun. And there's something else stuck in here, though. These are all stuck right now to the tin, which is a felt, actually. It's not a tin at all, it's felt. But, oh, there we go. See, there's a little wand that was stuck in there, too. And this, it's got the string wrapped around it still. I'll have to, here we go. Well, there's no point in that doing it yet, but the string has little seashells on it, which is super cute. And then these look a lot like beach balls or something to me. And then on the inside, we got what's left is the 3 little sardines, which I think are also attached, but meant to be. Oh, look at that. They got little ribbons on their tails, too. Oh, this one's got a feather. And the last one, then, has a feather. I see. All right, now I just disconnected them, but I tucked them back in so these guys can try to get those out of there. We'll see if they are, in fact, amused or booshed, for that matter, whatever that means. I guess it's a word that means something. I have no idea what it means. I know what an amuse-bouche is, but I do not know what either of those words means individually, actually, I suppose. I have some idea about amuse, but probably not in this context. Oh. It feels heavy, but I guess it's just this card that that stuff was attached to. It's so heavy. All right. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for those. I think the kids are definitely going to enjoy them. I was just getting all that stuff sorted. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, hang on. No, all right, that'll stay. So, finally, our last little box here. Let's see what we got. Oh, and look at that. Temporary mailbag supplies until the other one turns up. Well, that's perfect. Very nice. I should have opened this first. It's also from Trouble and Carrie, who have sent pictures of themselves lounging around, which is also really, really cute. They're both lounging on the same kicker, actually. I guess it's them sort of monitoring the Kitten Academy live stream, which you can see also in the background. How cute is that? Boy, they look good. I can hear that woodpecker going again right there at the corner of the house. I contacted our pest control people. The house has always had like the same company managing pest control. I basically called them up and said, look, are woodpeckers pests that you can handle? And I talked straight to the tech most days, so the tech is a kid, and he's like, I don't know, let me find out. That's where that's been left for now. A lot of people have come up with a lot of ideas, of course, but most of them are things that I think like would actually look worse than having a little hole in the house that I have to patch up. I also discovered, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but when I went out there to look at it, I think after Mailbag last week, when I went out there to look at it, I saw the place where he's working is the exact corner of the house. And then I also noticed that this whole side of the house has little patched up holes in it. When I looked closer, I saw it's just covered with little patched up holes on this whole side. So I think he's been doing this for a long time, and probably the only thing I'm going to be able to do about it is patch the little holes when they get made. So eventually it's going to be like that guy in high school who's got the car that's like made entirely of Bondo because he's been like filling in holes and stuff for so long. That's the way the house is going to be. Like by this time next year, that entire side of the house is just going to be like wood gap filler. The whole thing. There won't be actually any wood left. But that's the way it is. And, you know, I have to accept that. So this is apparently our new little mailbag box. Look at how cute he was when he was tiny, and he's sitting in one of the old mailbag boxes. Adorable. Oh, what a little dork. And then let's see what we got inside, because it's packed full of things. Oh, it is a mailbag box. Wow, he sent a complete kit. We have an auto retractable pen cutter with a ceramic blade. Wow, that's like what we've used, but this is a newer, nicer one, of course. We have the Post-it notes that I can use to have used in the past to cover up the addresses. Perfect. A little bit of Scotch tape. Never know when that might be useful. A brand new pair of nice scissors, craft scissors. Wow, not bad. Here we go. A couple of Sharpies and something big. Oh yeah, perfect. Some masking tape, which is another thing I sometimes use to cover up addresses. So perfect. Well, that's really sweet and thoughtful of you, Trouble and Carrie. You guys always looking out for us ever since you were here at the Academy, and maybe even before. I don't know how that works, but it does. So thank you very, very much. I will keep this near the room. In fact, I'm going to put it over there in the closet right now, and then when they move, we will move it with them. So thank you to Trouble and Carrie, to everybody. That was a perfect length mailbag as far as I'm concerned. And if anybody did send anything over a week ago that you still are wondering where it's at, let me know, or better yet, let somebody who can let me know. You know, like I guess I would say email Headmaster and Lisa will let me know is probably the best way. And that way I don't miss it, and I know that I have to continue to follow up with the post office, because otherwise my presumption right now is that we are caught up, that you know, all the mail that's been sent has arrived here. Within, you know, the stuff that would have arrived in the last day, that's different, because I picked this up yesterday, so maybe, you know, last day or two, nothing. But if it was like a week ago, definitely let somebody know, because that stuff is otherwise, I think, gone. If there was anything, again, I don't think there was. All right, well, I'm going to close these guys up in here and figure out what I'm doing, and if I'm responsible and manage to get some stuff done, we'll move them today. I might move them anyway. We would just go back to using the wireless cameras to start with, which is an option too. They seem like they work all right. They work at least as well as the cameras in Europe, and I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, there you go. Hi, Sonic. You finally decided to come up here and snuggle with me, and now I'm leaving. You seem like you have regrets, though. Why? Why would you regret it? Isn't this what you wanted? All right, hey, listen, we got all 5 kittens in here. Oh, let me close the door. Okay, bye, everybody. Taking advantage of it while they're all in here.